If you're a business owner stuck thinking, what can I post on YouTube? This video is for you. I'm going to walk you through how you can create 13 pieces of lead generating strategic content that helps move your viewers into subscribers or buyers. And we'll do this using content pillars and a little bit of AI. Now, firstly, why do we focus on 13 pieces of content? This is because the basic level of YouTube's strategy, really, in terms of publishing content, is to do one video a week, right? It's kind of generally accepted that we're going to publish one long form piece of content every week. There's 13 weeks in a quarter, 52 weeks of the year. So 13 videos is what we kind of plan for. There's also the fact that this helps you stay consistent. It's only one video a week. It's not a huge amount of content that you need to create. It's just one video per week. If you can't do one video per week, you're never going to get going on YouTube and you're never going to create a big following on this platform, unfortunately. So one video per week, super simple. Actually, you can batch film them as well. We'll do another video about batch filming. But right now, let's focus on getting those one videos per week. And the other thing about doing that is it gives your audience momentum. It gives your audience a bit of trust that you're going to show up every week and deliver some quality content for them, and that's why they should subscribe to you. Just like the fact that you should subscribe to me for the same reason, although I do more than one video per week. Now, if you're at this point and you're watching this video, there's a couple of videos you probably should have watched already. The first one is creating an ideal viewer avatar. Mine is called Video Vicky, and you can go and watch that video. It'll be listed somewhere around here or in the description of the video as well. There's also my goals video, my goals and intention setting. That's really important just to understand exactly what you're trying to achieve. I've given you some of the advice on that, really, but they're two perfect videos to get started with this. And then, of course, you should have a content planner of some description to be able to put all these ideas into. Okay, so they're prerequisite videos. Go and watch them and then come back to this if you want to. Or you can watch this in full if you like, but you're just going to have to go and fill in some of the stuff that's in those videos in order to get this AI to work properly for you. And then this 13 weeks of video is split up into what I would say is 4 content pillars. I say 4. 4 is a good number because actually we're talking about 3 different videos for each content pillar, and you can just keep repeating that over the year. Content pillars are just a way to break your content, the kind of content that you're going to create, into 4 different categories. We call them content pillars, but they're categories of some description. So mine are planning, production, publishing, promotion. Anyone that's been around me or you've watched a lot of videos on this YouTube channel, you know they're my core content pillars. So everything I do fits into those content pillars. You need to understand yours in order to make sure that you're getting them listed in that way. And then you can do one of 2 things. You can either choose a content pillar and deliver that from start to finish. From my perspective, I'm doing this with my planning content pillar. I'm publishing all my content, my planning content in one go. We'll do that the same with the other content pillars that I've got. And then after that, once I've got a playlist for each of those, I'm then going to continue to post on a bit more of a more varied rhythm. I'm saying that now, but it might change anyway over the coming months. And of course, the bit that you're really interested in now is using AI to help you with coming up with that content. So let's switch over to AI and just look at how we do this. I'm going to show you the setup that I've got inside of ChatGPT. This is true at the time of recording, which is July 2025. It might have changed by the time you watch this video. So let's jump over to my screen share right now. So here's my King of Video YouTube channel project. This is because I'm using the plus version of ChatGPT. It's ChatGPT 4.0 at the time of recording. And I've got folders, and I can have projects inside those inside these folders. And I've called mine the YouTube channel, KOV YouTube channel. The next thing I've done is I've put in my Video Vicky ideal client avatar. That's the video that I mentioned that you should go and watch. I can also go and put my goals and intention setting bit in there if I want to as well once I finish that. But right now I'm quite happy with this being the case. So you can see I've done the goals setting bit here anyway. So it will know what my goals are just inside of this project. And then I can go and ask it to help me create some content for a content pillar that I've decided. So I have a content pillar called YouTube planning based on Video Vicky. Please can you suggest 20 videos she would like? Okay, so it's going to confirm to me the kind of things that, who Video Vicky is, and then the kind of videos that she'd like to see. Now, what I will say to you is when I did this, there's loads more I did around this, but when I did this, I took the videos that I saw here and I decided which ones I wanted to dig into a little bit more. So I'm gonna move away from chat just to jump into my content planner. By the way, you can get a copy of this content planner. The link is in the description. You can go and grab it. It's free. You just need to have a Notion account, which again is free, and you can grab my content planner. When we jump into the content planner, you'll see how I move through. I'll talk about the steps that I take to move through that. So if I take a look at this video, for example, right now I have how to plan your 13 YouTube videos using AI and strategy. Okay, so you can see in the content planner, I've asked it to give me a hook, to give me the contents of the video, and then I also ask it for a call to action as well. It's a fairly straightforward process to ask it for a hook, content and call to action, right? And if I come back to chat and just see how what that plays out like, I put it in the content planner, but it tells me that what the title of the video is. I probably want to go into more detail. I'd probably ask it for like 5 to 10 different alternatives to that, just to find the one that I think is best. I might even align that to go and do some content research as well inside of YouTube, just to check that, which ones are the best in terms of searchability. And then it gives me some content that I can actually deliver, which is great. And then I've got a call to action as well. So I talked about the content planner that's free that you can get in the description. That usually is the call to action. I'm telling people to go and do something. So I want you to think about that in terms of your content as well. Now, what I tend to do with these videos is I will feed in the bits of me that are part of this. So I don't just take what chat's saying, because then anybody could go and take what chat's saying and create the video, and there's probably plenty of people doing it automated. I put in my version of that. I put in my personality. I add in the bits that I think are important. So when we were talking about planning, for example, there's a video that I've got that's called 5 things to do before you hit record. Chat gave me the things to do and it gave me some bullet points, but actually I took my own knowledge and applied that to the video. That's where we can be unique and where we can collaborate with AI without actually just doing it verbatim, like word for word what it says that we should do. There's no knowledge in that. I'm not sharing my expertise by doing that. Actually, all I'm doing here is coming up with idea generation. I use it as a collaborative way to come up with idea generation, and then I put my own stamp on it, which is pretty much how we've done it in the past, by the way. A lot of big creators say to you, don't reinvent the wheel. Go and find a video that you like the look of and give your version of that video. Add in your flair, your example, your creativity, your charisma to that video in order to make that video shine and be part of your expertise. So we're doing the same thing here with idea generation, creativity, coming up with all that stuff, and then adding our own bit in. All right, that's it. So that's all about planning your first 13 videos. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget there's other videos around here. Hit the subscribe button if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.